it's so cool when I hear guys like that, and it's like I think it really takes in the mentality of like my first question of how's preseason shaping up, and I know everybody talks about preseason is just like fitness, drill, conditioning, stuff like that. It's like, but do you guys have like a mental aspect of preseason as well? It's like you're doing like team meetings, more of like this is the goal for the year, this is how we want to get out of this year.
Yeah, 100%. Like the moment you got the full squad in, you you need a common goal. Like
Mm-hmm.
there's a reason we're all in this room together, and it's why we're doing the hard work. Because without that goal, the idea of doing all that hard work for nothing is kind of horrible, to be honest.
Yeah.
So like when you're knackered and you're looking at each other, you all know that you're doing it for a reason, and you're working for each other to achieve that goal.
Amazing. So how was that first session of preseason? Is that started yet, or is that first of Feb start, or have you back in
We
there?
Our first game's next week,
Oh,
fourth of Feb,
oh Christ. That's the,
Arrow away.
so you've literally had like just 4 weeks. You've flown back 1st of January and just gone, we're gonna hit the ground running.
Yeah, we're in from November up.
Oh,
Yeah, so we went up until Christmas, and then had a week off, and then back in. So
Christ.
we're coming to the end of it now.
So are you at that stage now where you're kind of like I'm feeling in good nick, but I'm waiting for the day where the coach doesn't turn around and go, so we're doing the usual morning bronco to start off the day.
Yeah, pretty much. Just fitness left, right, and center kind of thing. But
Mhm.
yeah, we're kind of ready to play now, and we all know we're going to be knackered.
Yeah.
So you just run around, and then you get put in a game. You're like, oh,
And it's that first hit when you've not got bags and nobody's got like tackle suits on. You're like, shoulders are a bit more pointier, and you're like, ow.
yeah, pointy shoulders, not don't know the opposition. And then you're like, oh yeah, we're back.
Especially when you get that. I suppose because when you're training and like nobody goes 110 in training because you're just like, I'm not going to kill my teammates. But then, like you say, that first hit in competitive play,
Yeah,
like
like
how long does that sit with you in that first game when you get that? Because especially in league where there's not that many scrag tackles, there's not that many gentler collisions. It is an organized 80 minutes of small car crashes and then 30 blokes shake hands and walk off the pitch.
yeah, pretty much. Well, I'm not one of the forwards, but you know off the kickoff what the game's going to be like. That first hit sets the tone, and then you're like, we're in now. We're like, it's happening. It's happening. You just kind
when
of
you
like brace yourselves.
when you get that kickoff, are you like praying that it's like I really hope we're kicking so I don't have to be the one under the ball on the very first play of the game?
I mean, if we're receiving a kickoff, it basically means someone else is going to carry. But if we're kicking off, there's every chance you're chasing in the line. You're like,
Yeah.
I wonder if he's going to come my way. You're like, because if he is, then okay,
Yeah. I
we're
know.
in earlier than we thought.
I've got a whole plan of the mindset of here because you have to be so committed, but we're going to come back to that. And it's like, so we spoke there about the team goal quite nicely and how preseason sort of leads to that. And there's mental. It's like, do the team almost encourage you to think personally along those lines of goals? I know you said your big memorabilia pieces, you want that medal and you want that promotion back up into Super League.
Yeah.
But do you have like a written? Do you like journal or like goal plan as you do it? I mean, the inside, like I've got a whiteboard here I have for like the whole of the podcast and stuff like that, and I've planned. But do you do something similar to that in the preseason time?
Yeah, it kind of helps. Like I didn't do it straight away this year,
Mm-hmm.
and then I just like I couldn't figure it out, but I just wasn't felt a bit lost.
Okay.
But then when I wrote down the goals, I was like, what do I want from this year? Then it just makes everything a bit clearer, even if it's super simple. But just
Yeah.
seeing it on paper, you're like, right, this actually isn't as complicated as I'm making it in my head. Just need to what, be fit, know the plays, work hard for the team. Like I want to start, I want to start, I want to play, and we want to win. Like
Yeah.
it's a lot easier when you see it on paper.
I know,
It's
amazing. It's like you said, yeah. I love that you said it's like it's so. Oh, this is a really difficult thing when you like you said you've got so many thoughts running around your brain that it's like, oh, I want to win. To do that, I need to do this, and I need to do this, and I need to do that. And then it's like I said, but then I've just got to put it down to I just want to play, and it's like, I've got to get fit. And you're like, oh, this literally all starts with me just putting in the work and then making sure I keep working myself to get to that point. And like you said, it's like it all sort of falls into a line.
Yeah. So even now, my home got anything well, get a good night's sleep,
Hmm.
and then instead of stressing about training tomorrow, I'll be like, right, turn up, just say hello to all the boys, get ready, do your stretches, and then like it's simple. What you need to do inside of training? I'm like, right, you need to do this, this, and this. If you just break it down into small points instead of looking at it and go, I've got a big day tomorrow, it's really overwhelming.
Hmm.
Right, I'll have a meeting. I've got weights. I know how to do weights. Done it before.
Yeah.
Going on the pitch, had hundreds of sessions. Like it's a if you break it down, you've done all those things so many times, but when you look at it once, you're like, well, how am I going to get through this? And you're like, well, I've done it so many times. It's just because I'm looking at it as a schedule
It's
doesn't make
amazing.
it any harder.
It's amazing, and it's lovely to hear people like yourself who are in such of these of what the outside world brand is like high pressure environments, sort of like the attention to detail is so finite, but you're still we all just walk in and we go, well, we know we've done that before, so that's that. And if we just think this day is just a combination of tons of things I've done before, then that's probably why you guys all walk around looking so calm and so suave. And then I imagine with lifestyles, I guess, because you guys always just like you're having the greatest time. I'm going to come on to the French lifestyle later because you guys look just like you're living the best life. And I keep debating whether I just need to get a massive Duolingo month dedication and just learn French so I can adopt that lifestyle. But
You do.
sold. Do you know what? I've got a second screen. I'll just have it up here. Hey, thank you for listening to this Clips episode on YouTube. And then if you want to hear the whole podcast, you can find them on Apple or Spotify, as well as the full video version on this YouTube channel, alongside all the other great content we produce on a weekly basis. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope to see you again on another Clips episode or in the full episode podcast. Tweet us, tag us, let us know what you thought. All the links are down in the description. It means the world that you guys come and support us, so thank you very much.